This episode is brought to you by The Guarantors. Chasing down residents who don't pay their rent is taxing enough. Did you know you could offset the risk of renter default? Meet The Guarantors. They'll requalify your applicants and insure their rent. If the resident doesn't pay, you still get paid. Visit theguarantors.com/multifamily today. Before we jump into today's episode, I'm very excited about an upcoming partnership between Jason Kaye. This is hot off the press. Probably shouldn't have printed it, but I did. It's Cultivating a Rainforest Team Leadership Training. Jason Kaye, who wrote a best-selling book called Journey to a Rainforest Team Culture. I've read the book. It's fantastic. If you're in the property management industry and you haven't read this book, you should stop what you're doing right now. Go to Amazon and type in Journey to a Rainforest Team Culture or type in Jason Kaye and order this book. Every chapter will resonate with you, especially if you work on site and or in a regional role. So pick that up. But the thing I'm most excited about is Jason is doing a tour this next year. I'm referring to it as the sort of a rock concert tour across the country, where he's going to go and set up and facilitate some teaching and training and mentoring and coaching based on the narrative that he wrote about in the book Journey to a Rainforest Team Culture. So anyway, check that out. There'll be more to come with MMN because there is a lot of valuable information there to unpack. So something that I wanted to talk about today is something that I saw, who knows where I saw it, Instagram, LinkedIn, somewhere. Somebody shared a post and it had a picture of two sort of vendor windows, if you will. So imagine there's a concession stand at a football stadium and there are two windows that are giving service to people. But in this case, the sign above one window said, people who want to change. And the other window said, people who like change. So people who want to change, people who like change. So there were two lines leading up to the two windows, and the line leading up to the window suggesting that people like change was out the door. It was off the charts. It was out of the screen. The other window had no one standing at it. So the big punchline here is that in organizations, there is always this sort of change dynamic. People are very resistant to change, people that don't like change, and that is the lion's share of people. They don't like change because it is necessary for them to change in order for change to happen. All change boils down to you or me. It's that simple. So in order to facilitate change, to inspire change, to motivate change in an organization, you have to go about changing the individuals in the organization. You have to give them reasons why it's important to change. You have to help them understand the journey through change or of change. You have to give them a very transparent read into it. Give them high visibility into what is happening throughout the course of the change. Help them to overcome any fear that they might have about going through that particular change. You have to enlist people, allies, ambassadors. Seth Godin refers to them as sneezers in order to create virus in your organization. And the best way to do that is find your cynics, find the people who do not like change and turn them into believers and thereby change agents. So then you get the change that you desire to see in your organization flowing through at a pretty rapid pace. But at the end of the day, everybody talks about loving change. They love the idea of seeing change happen, but they don't like the idea of changing me or changing you, changing themselves. They don't like that part. And that's the part that is most important as it relates to the other part. So take that and let me know what you think. Talk soon.